Good morning, this is David Hume from Human Safety Matters. I'd like to give you a short summary of the 2015 CDM regulations. So the Construction Design and Management Regulations, CDM, are the primary regulations for managing health and safety and welfare of all construction projects in Great Britain. That's all construction projects including domestic and commercial. Now CDM came out in 2007 and it's been replaced and updated by the CDM regulations 2015. And here is the trigger for appointments. Not all projects are notifiable under CDM to the executive. However, here is the criteria for projects to be notifiable. So construction work lasting longer than 30 working days and has more than 20 workers simultaneously at any point, or construction work involving 500 person days. These are the stipulations that make the project notifiable or not as to the HSE. My advice to you would be, if you have a project which is on the cusp and not sure if it's going to be notifiable or not, then just notify it. Because what you have to do is no different from a notifiable project to a non-notifiable project. The only thing is that the HSE know that you're actually going to do the project. So there's nothing more to do or nothing less to do by not notifying it accordingly. So let me cover the structure of the CDM 2015. The client has a building to build and they will put in place a principal designer and a designer to design the build. Now this is all the pre-construction phase of the project and the client will raise the F10 to the executive accordingly. Now the main duties of the designer is to make sure the building can be built safely, it can be modified safely and it can be knocked down safely for the lifespan of that particular building. Okay, the principal designer is the person who coordinates and plans all that pre-construction part of the build and will pull together the pre-construction information. Now the client and the designer have a duty to add certain things into that pre-construction information. For example, the client, if the project is before 2000, then the project may have an asbestos register with it. So therefore the client would provide this asbestos register as part of the residual risk that's involved in the project currently. The designer may add into the pre-construction information drawings and specification of certain things. So as I mentioned before, the principal designer will pull together the pre-construction information from there. We then move on to the construction phase and the client will put in place the principal contractor in association with the principal designer, and the principal contractor will take the pre-construction information and make it into a construction phase health and safety plan. He will then give parts of the health and safety plan to the contractor, and the contractor, the principal contractor, principal designer and designer will add in information to the health and safety file. The reason for the health and safety file is the file showing how the project was built and should be retained in the future by the client. Now that information could show as-built drawings, any residual risk or operations and maintenance manuals accordingly. That health and safety file retained by the client will go into the pre-construction information for the next time of the build, and that cycle will continue on until the project has been completely finished and is knocked down accordingly. Hopefully that wee insight into a summary of the 2015 CDM regulation was helpful. If you require any other information on construction, health and safety, please give me a call 07866 411 168 or check out the website www.humansafetymatters.com. Thanks very much.